Where do we go first? Oh. Okay guys, so we are here. We are about to do the check-in. Yeah, I think we're about to do like the baggage check-in or some shit like that. But yeah guys, super excited. Babe is not super excited and he's nervous. So once we get to the next step, I will let you guys know. All right babe, so we've made it through security check, bag claim. How do you feel?
Nerve. I got knots in my stomach right now. I took some Benadryl, popped about 5.
I hope you didn't.
Sure did.
Nicholas. Seriously.
I'm trying to be sleep.
You're crazy. Don't do that.
Crazy about you.
Y'all, this was Nick's idea and he's
It wasn't
nervous.
my idea.
Who the hell idea was this?
It's Chanel's fault.
Oh shit. You went along with it.
Well, you know, it sounded good at the time.
Yeah, it's not really busy in here either, so it looks like the airport is under construction real bad. So yeah guys, like so far so good. We've gotten through bag claimage and also security was a breeze. I did not like that I didn't put on any socks, so okay, so I didn't wear any socks, so now I have to sanitize my feet once we get probably on the plane. But so far so good, y'all. I'm not nervous or anything like that. Like, I'm just ready. Like, this is absolutely an adventure for me. It's hot as hell in here, especially having to wear this mask. But besides that, like, yeah, so now we just wait. It's 3:30. We don't board our plane until about 4:30. So we're just waiting. So once we get onto the plane, I'll come back and let you guys see after we clean.
I feel like I gotta go take a shit.
So guys, we had to change gates, so we moved from gate C7 to C20, is it 22? To gate 22, C22. Now, when we got over here, we found out that our flight was delayed by 40 minutes. So instead of us leaving at 5:05, it'll be 5:45, which kind of sucks because then it means, I mean, I guess we're still on the plane the same amount of time, but we're just ready to get out of this airport, get off the plane, and get where we trying to go, y'all. So yeah, Nick don't want to go get nothing to eat, and oh, Charlie sound good right about now. But yeah, guys, so that's what's actually going on. So we're just waiting now. Okay, guys, so we're about to get on the plane.
Nerves.
Be careful with me. Alright guys, so we are on the plane and ready for takeoff. There is no social distancing on here. Literally just maybe a seat in between me and Nick, but besides that, I would definitely recommend purchasing early bird so that you can get on the plane earlier. Alright guys, I will start showing us pulling off very soon. Y'all, we are on the plane. I'm super excited, but babe is not. But yeah, we should get there at 7:35, so definitely pray for us. See you guys when we get there.
In that safety information card will show you about putting life vests on children and your face mask. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. If there's anything new that we can
Knock the king, man.
How you enjoying Dallas right now, babe?
I like it. We should move.
You had to slide that in.
Yeah, I gotta slide that in so you do say, yeah, we can go ahead and move.
Well,
I sleep want to cop these, though. I ain't gonna lie.
like a beating or something.
I sleep want to take these off the hands, too.
I really like those, but
They can go
you
with
just
anything.
can't pay that price tag. How much is it?
They want 70. I can pay it, but we got a new car. We got a new car coming too, though. So I want a car more than I want some shoes. I want a car more than I want some shoes.
What else was you trying to do here in Dallas, babe?
Get a little drink in my system. You know, spend time with the fam. just sightsee a little bit. I know it's the pandemic. I ain't trying to go too many places.
Yeah, before y'all say anything, we are in a standalone store, and it's just his sister and brother-in-law in here and the workers. So it's not a lot of people. All right, babe, tell them we'll be back when we go to our next location.
Be back in our next location.
All right, everybody, so
You did it?
this is my sister-in-law, Chanel, getting her comfortable with the vlog. Where are we going, Chanel?
We're going to Bath and Body Works. We're at Firewheel Mall in Garland, Texas. So, yeah, they have their semi-annual sale going. Get us some.
Girl stuff.
Yes.
All right. So hey guys, we wanted to come on to just give you our input on our first flight, how we felt about the airport, social distancing with COVID being around, and just trying to make it safe to our family. So what I will say is the when we got there, I think the beginning process went very smooth. When we got in, what was the first part? The baggage, where you go and you get your boarding pass, and then you get the little
They had
sticker.
kiosk for the boarding passes.
Yeah, so they had the kiosk, so that you could get the little sticker to go on your bag, and then also to get your boarding pass. I was super excited about that. In Nashville, I did not see them wiping down each kiosk after we got done. Did you?
Yeah, it was a lady walking around. It was just one though. I mean, and she was trying to get to as many as she could, but
I didn't see it, but not to say that they weren't, but I didn't see it. But that part went smooth. Then we go to the little area where they weigh your bag. Y'all, I was praying that bag was not over 50 pounds. I made it like 31 because we had both our stuff in there. Nick wanted to only have one bag, so that we wouldn't be caught up at baggage claim.
I ain't trying to stand around.
in the video?
I'm in the video. Basically, I ain't trying to stand around nowhere. So, one bag limited the amount of time we spent at the baggage claim. In all honesty, and as far as social distancing goes, I mean, the longer you're away from somebody, the better off everybody else around you and yourself are. So, I mean, for me, that one bag was kind of
It
important.
worked out.
Yeah, I mean, because people that were standing there for like 30, 40 minutes waiting on two bags, and baggage claim was pretty slow when we got off our planes, because some people initially had to wait before they even started rolling bags out for hours. So, I mean, for the most part, it was cool. I didn't like how we had to sit in Nashville when they changed our gate. Then they put us at the most crowded area at our gate because our flight was 40 minutes delayed.
Yeah, but so before we got to sit down in our gate area, we ended up having to go through security. That was like smooth sailing. Like, if this is your first flight, wear socks and
Flip flops.
some slides, because you have to take your shoes off. I wore my Nike slides, but I did not wear any socks. So my feet was on that nasty floor. I could not wait to wipe my feet off. But Nashville was kind of like smooth sailing through security. Then we went to our gate and we finally sat down. And then they told us to change, what was the area?
Yeah, we were at gate 7, but then they sent us to gate 17 or something like that. When we got to gate 17, that was where I saw the most people. And it was extremely hard to social distance yourself in that area because it wasn't just our flight. It was more like 3 gates in that area. Gate 7, our original gate, had its own area.
It was spaced out.
Had its own area, but gate 17, you had gate 18 and 19 all in the same area, and everybody was just scattered out. So it was just kind of luck of the draw where those 3 gates, a lot of people were traveling to those destinations. I'm gonna tell you something. Me, I got asthma. I like living. I got a beautiful wife I want to stay around for, and hopefully a child that I want to be here for. I take no chances with this COVID shit. Say what you will about me. I had on a mask. I put a coffee filter behind that bitch, and then I put my hood on. I pulled them drawstrings so tight. All I had was a peephole to look out of.
Actually, I'm about to insert a picture right here of how he looked. He was like, I don't know. If I didn't know him, I would have thought he was a terrorist. Like, he was just ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck. You would have had to pull me off that motherfucking plane. I ain't playing no game, man. This COVID shit ain't no joke. It's taking motherfuckers up out of here, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's true. And y'all, like, people wasn't trying to, like, have no space
No.
in between them. They just like, oh, I'm finna just see where you is, right across from us. Like, no social distance at all. So, of course, we had to sit there. Our plane was delayed 40 minutes. So, we had to sit there an additional 40 minutes in addition to being there 2 hours early.
But let me tell you something about this pilot, though.
Oh, my gosh.
This motherfucker here, man. Excuse my language. Look, I cuss a lot. That's just
That was funny.
That's just where I was raised. The
You
plane.
was raised to cuss a lot?
I wasn't raised to cuss a lot. It was just where I grew up. So this pilot, the plane was already 40 minutes late. No, 47 minutes late, almost an hour. When they arrived, he had people coming from Orlando. He got off the plane. I just see him walk off somewhere. In between the 5 minutes of him pulling up and him getting off the plane, they were boarding us. It was like they just pushed everybody else up off that plane.
Wait, and didn't they say they take 6 hours to clean?
Well, it was 6 hours. Yeah, they did say they take 6 hours to clean.
No,
they don't do that shit. They don't do that shit. This delayed
probably like
flight.
3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, this delayed flight. Went. They ain't clean shit, worth shit. But you know that's a different story for a different day. Man, within 5 minutes, they had every passenger off that plane, and the next 3 minutes, they were boarding us.
Yeah.
We were bored when we actually got on the plane. It was 5 minutes later. The pilot was coming back, and he didn't say nothing to nobody. You know, everybody say this is in the movies, but normally a pilot should give, hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, blah, 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 all that bullshit. This man didn't say shit. He got up in that cockpit, him and his co-pilot closed the door. While these folks was giving safety instructions, that plane was just banging on out. He was just like, fuck all this. We ain't got time for all this talk. You got to say this in the air. And I mean, I'm thinking, you know, clearly we're not going to take off right then because I never flew before. So my fear of heights is really kind of something serious. So I'm trying to mentally prepare myself because I was hoping to be asleep during takeoff because I didn't want to feel it. Nah, he didn't give me the chance to go to sleep. We bagged out. I felt we made 2 turns. I don't even think he let the plane get straight before he hit that gas on the runway.
We was like
to try to take off. And I'm
our
like,
seats was dang near in the
yeah, my stomach
lap
was
for somebody else.
My stomach was in my ass. That I was like, oh shit.
Nick grabbed my hand so
So
tight,
yeah.
man, and I was loving it, but Nick was not feeling it.
Fuck
Like
that.
it was an adventure. For
This is
me.
coming from somebody who don't want to get on no roller coaster. She was loving takeoff.
I was good, but then when he said,
"Oh, he did come on once,
10,000 feet in the air," I was done for.
He did, yeah. That was when he fucked her up. He did come on once. Says, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at our cruising altitude, 10,000 feet. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride." Hey, he said that shit so quick. He said it like he wasn't even trying to talk to us.
Man, I started seeing straight white. Like, you know how you can see the clouds in the video? Like, you saw the clouds, then it was just straight white. I couldn't see nothing. So I'm like, okay, phone off, camera off, lights out. I was done. I was so sick to my stomach.
She ain't bring no Dramamine or nothing.
No, I didn't think I needed it, and I ate some dang on Old Charlie's
before.
She ate good. So that
she ate good. She was gonna cough all that shit up.
Yeah, it was about to be bad. But I did want to make sure that I let y'all know we did bring gloves, masks, and wipes and sanitizer,
shaves and all, man.
Yeah, we had on sunglasses the way there, and then on the way back, we both had on sunglasses because they said that you can get COVID through the eyes.
Like COVID requires some sort of a cellular membrane. Like you can catch it through water droplets. So if the droplets get in your eyes at all, it's considered a point of contact. So you can't catch it from there. That may sound like bullshit to some of you folks watching this shit, but you motherfuckers is watching this shit sounds like that bullshit. It's serious. Listen here, man. Aside from all our video, listen here, man. Take care of yourself, dog. Because the worst way to go out in this world is to go out by yourself. Because the way these folks is dying, they dying alone, man. And I feel for folks like that because I feel for people who have a family, a father who has a son, a daughter, and a wife at home, and he can't see him, and he ends up dying because of COVID.
Yeah.
That's the worst way to go. So, man, look, take this shit serious, man. Keep yourself away from other folks, and if you do feel sick, stay home and away from everybody else, man. At the end of the day, the one fucked up part about the world we live in, nobody cares about shit unless it happens to them. Most people are glad that the shit is happening to you and not them. Honestly, I ain't one of them people. I want to see all our people succeed, and I want to see all our people stay alive and healthy, man. This shit ain't no joke, and it's taking folks up out of here, man. So be safe. Back to the story, though. But this motherfucker here, man, he didn't even give us a chance to brace ourselves at all. I mean, it was like looking at a guy with a cigarette, some sunglasses, and some deck of cards in his hand while how he was flying his plane.
I think it was just because we didn't know what to expect. But the
He
turbulence
was
on the
late.
way,
He was
he
late.
was
That's
flying.
what that was.
We got there so quick.
Yeah, the flight was supposed to be an hour and 50 minutes. I kid you not.
We got there like 20 minutes early or something, didn't we?
No, I kid you not. I ain't count the minutes. I'm gonna tell you how I counted. I put Apple Music on play. I played 6 songs before we started landing.
Nick,
No
what
bullshit.
the hell?
I played 6 4.5-minute songs.
So that would mean that we got there in like 45, maybe less than that.
He was balling, man.
Well, he did make up for the time. Like he did. Make
He
up
made
for the
them 40
time.
minutes up,
We
and
were supposed to get there like 7:33.
we got there at 7.
It was early, and like only thing that kept us waiting was for us to get our bag. But I did want to bring up and mention Southwest. We flew Southwest, and their form of social distancing was
Is leaving the middle
row seat.
open.
But that did not help people that's sitting in front of you and in the back of you, because we had literally 3 people sitting in the back of us on the way there. So like they could have skipped the row. Nick said that the back of the plane was not full, so I don't see why we couldn't have skipped the row.
From when I walked on the plane, they had flight attendants kind of cutting off certain sections, and the plane could fit like 190 some people, almost 200
It
people.
was 140. Yes, it was.
Not the whole plane. The plane could fit more than that. And it was like 80 people on our flight. For the most part, a lot of people did space out, but I would say towards the front of the plane, which was ironically kind of where we end up sitting, a lot of people did sit close together. But in the back of the plane, when I turned around and looked, a lot of people were quite a bit spaced out. Now there were like about 3 or 4 rows cut off from everybody else for the flight attendants in the back of the plane. So for the most part,
They should have sit their behinds in the front then.
it was semi-social distancing, but it was better than Delta.
Yeah,
I said
I'll take that.
It was better than Delta because Delta was booking to capacity, and they ain't give a fuck. You gonna sit in front of somebody, you gonna sit in the middle of somebody, and fuck that shit. I drive to motherfucking Texas, so I sit next to a motherfucker other than my wife. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Delta fucking up.
Yeah, and then so we got off. Well, let's talk about the landing. What did you think about the landing? Because
He
first of
landed.
all, that turbulence was scary, and so then did he even say that? I guess they don't tell you when they about to land or something. I don't know.
Nah,
Maybe
he ain't
we was
say
just
shit.
out of it.
He just landed that motherfucker.
He did not descend smoothly at all. So you're just kind of like, feel the plane dropping. So we're at 41,000 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell when we damn near going down 10,000 feet each time. It was not smooth. That landing was hell.
And he, when we finally did land, because our flight was a connection flight for a lot of other people, and when we did land, he told the other people that were going to other places, "Hey, don't get up off this plane. If this is your stop, come on.
Get off.
Come on. Hey,
They're
everybody
gonna
else.
take account.
Everybody
and they're
else.
gonna keep it moving.
He didn't even get out that motherfucking plane that night. He didn't even get out that motherfucking plane that I started. He was like, fuck this. We finna keep rolling this shit. That little 40 minutes fucked them up for the day. They fucked up his day.
It probably did.
He
It
probably
did.
was in line for a bonus or something for how quickly he reaching his destination.
Man, it was crazy.
That
But
man-
y'all, like, I think after we got off that flight, we both was like, I don't know how we getting home, but it ain't gonna be the plane. Like, that's how we both felt. Like, we was not looking forward to it.
The return flight was not
It
bad.
was easy peasy. Like,
But it had
some,
more turbulence than the first flight.
Yeah, it did. But I think at that point, we knew what to expect.
Man, no, fuck that.
They said that they warned us at the beginning. So this pilot was better. He warned us.
Yeah, he was
of
talking
more
before we
turbulence.
took off and shit.
Yeah, he said there was some winds and there was some storms that we possibly would be passing through. So it helped us get prepared. I took Dramamine.
She got prepared. She had Dramamine. I don't take none of this shit. So for me, I'm sitting there playing. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, fuck this. Look. If you go on your phone, the Wi-Fi that they got, which is bullshit.
Yeah,
you gotta go on. It ain't even that. You like they got Wi-Fi, but you can connect to their Wi-Fi, and you can go to their website and watch the movies they have on their site. You can't really use your own shit. Now, if you want to use your own shit, you have to pay the $8 for a premium Wi-Fi that they offer. But that's beside the point. But when you log on to Southwest's website in flight, it'll show you how far you are from your destination. So every time we had turbulence, I put my phone out, look through that peephole, and be like, God damn, we got a while to go.
I was knocked out.
Yeah, she was knocked
I
out.
didn't look at nothing. Dramamine knocks me out for 2 days, y'all. Like, 2 days, I need to sleep it off. I didn't go back to work till Wednesday. I was supposed to go back to work Tuesday.
Yeah,
but I was
living a good
so
life.
tired. I was so tired from it. But that knocked me out. I was so sleepy before I got on the plane. Then I got in that seat, and it was all she wrote. I was knocked out. It was the best flight ever. And he landed properly, too.
For you. For you.
So it's safe to say that you're not feeling good about flying still.
I'll fly again, but I'm gonna get perked up.
No, you not. Just take a Dramamine.
Listen. Next time we fly, Michelle gonna be rolling me out of
No, I'm not, because I had to look out for myself. Because all y'all, the other thing that I did not like is that they told me at customer service that they would be serving canned water with a straw.
No, it was a cup of water.
They had a cup of water with ice, no dang on straw. I was either like, man, Nick was like, don't you drink that water. Don't you drink that water. I'm like, if I would drink this water, I'm about to throw up everywhere. So I had to take a risk.
They were serving kindergarten snacks on the plane.
Man, it was a little bitty cup. I'm like, man, I need about 5 of these right now.
That cup was this big with about 5 ice cubes and this much water. And they were giving little Nutri-Grain, off-brand Nutri-Grain bars to everybody. I was like, I ain't want. Look, that lady walked back and said, "You want some lunch?" I was like, "Nah, man, I'm good. I don't want shit."
We will be serving water. What she said?
She was
playing and a snack.
We'll be serving a water beverage and along with the snack.
No,
I was
ma'am.
like,
I need a whole can of water. Give me a cup of ice or something. I did not think that was safe, but I had to take a risk because your girl was sick as a dog, y'all.
And listen, flying. I'm cool with flying. But right now, I will say that that ain't the first thing I'm gonna jump on during COVID-19. Like, I don't really get to see my family that much, and I'm from Memphis, and so my family don't live in Memphis anymore. So it ain't a rock, and I live in Nashville, so it ain't a rock skip away for me to go visit them. Like, I normally when they was in Memphis, I could just take a trip on. I can get off work Friday and hop on up out of here, but right now I can't do that to Dallas. So if I want to really be there for a substantial amount of time, I got to make that 9-hour drive turn into 2 hours. So the flight was the reason why we took the flight. But that ain't no shit that I'm just finna hop on every minute and be like,
I think that I'm cool with it.
I mean, I'm cool with flying, but for the most part, Michelle left a nigga on stuck.
Man,
she was sleep. And meanwhile, I'm in there with looking at a peephole, stomach in my asshole, and she around there joking like this. She got a pillow and she was just like this, curled up.
And it was freezing. I had all the things on me. I needed all the air, but my hands were so cold. Like this pilot wasn't playing no games. They had the air on cold. It was on high. Like this last flight back was perfect, and we got there in an hour and 20 minutes. So I think that they just give you that extra time. Just in case.
Because when we landed and got home, we decontaminated, took all our clothes off, took a shower.
Yeah.
That's really important. Like, if you getting off these flights, man, look, when you going back into your home, strip them clothes down, isolate them bitches, man. Because at the end of the day, you really don't know you can't see COVID-19.
Yeah.
But just as a precaution, so you don't affect anybody else in your household that may be dealing with underlying issues, man, isolate yourself. Man, we went straight to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, we ordered a pizza.
We didn't. I ain't eat.
She didn't eat, but I did. I ate, and then I was just I don't know if it was jet lag or whatever you want to call it, but for the most part, I just got off and I went to sleep. We slept until like what, about 5?
Yeah.
About 5 or 6 o'clock on Sunday. Meanwhile, she got a whole nother day off, which she deserves. She works hard, really she do. But that second day, man, she was milking that shit.
I sure the hell was. I was tired as hell. I told you what Dramamine do to me. You think
Man,
that
you
I'd
should
be
have
lying?
been Dramamine on that computer and typing them keys.
Nope, because I would have been messing up.
Man.
But anyways, I don't want to make this video super long, so that was our experience. We do plan to travel again, possibly for my birthday in October. But if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe and comment if you got something to say. You think you got something to say? You said enough. You said enough.
Hey man, stay your ass out of motherfuckers' face, dog.
Yeah.
For real. That's all I got to say. Love,
right.
peace, Afro Grease, and holla at your boy, man.
Bye, guys.